Hello everybody and welcome. The release of my Logitech G513 review and mentioning that it's the quietest keyboard that I've tested, a lot of people are asking, well, how quiet really is it? So today we're going to go through all of the mechanical keyboards that I own and all of the different switch types and show just how quiet the Logitech G513 really is. With us in hand is the Corsair K70 using the Cherry MX Red switch type. Now I do have sound dampening rubber bands in these keycaps, so keep that in mind when you listen to this review. I have the Azio MK Mac using the Cherry MX Brown switch. I have the Razer Black Widow Ultimate 2013 edition using the Cherry MX Blue switches, as well as the Logitech G810 and G513, which I molded together because they both use the Romer G switch. So as you can see, reigning supreme is the Logitech G513 keyboard. Now, Romer G switches from the second I touched them on the G810 have been my favorite switch type. I really like the Cherry MX Red switches until I found out about the Romer G switch and finally got to try it with the G810. It is amazing how smooth it is and how quiet it is compared to other switch types. It might not be as quiet as you type if you're a soft typer, which I am not. As you can see, I am very much like a finger pecker typer, but for any sort of typing, if you're anyone to put a full actuation on the key and touch that key down, the Romer G switches are the smoothest and quietest switch types that you will ever see. I noticed right away how silky smooth it is to type with these, and it's really hard to explain this, and it sounds really weird to say that they're silky smooth, but if you have two different switch types, one being a Romer G, one being a non-Romer G, you know exactly what I'm talking about, how smooth it is and how you don't feel that bump of the actuation itself happening as much as when you do with the MX, the Cherry switches. And I think that that's a huge difference. In a long gaming session, you don't really want to have that resistance right as you hit the bump. And, you know, if you're playing a game and you're trying to stealthily, you know, just tap on your W key or something, if you're moving forward, for instance, you can hear and feel that actuation with every press, and you get a lot less of that with the Romer G switches, and it sounds a lot more smooth and a lot more quiet and a lot easier to handle with the Romer G switches. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little sound test. I know this is a short video, but this was very explanational, and I wanted to just get this out so as we hype up the G513, you guys can see all the different aspects with it. So hopefully before it launches, I will be able to do a light sync tutorial with the G560 speakers that are also announced, which I believe are on their way, but I'm not 100% sure. So if I get those in time, I will also make a review of that and how light sync works in coordination with every game that I own that it works with. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like on this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, what your favorite switch type is, what switch type are you using right now, and do you plan on making the switch to Romer G? Have a nice day, everybody, and until next time, I will see you on the internet.